Good morning, viewers. Paul with 503 Diggers. Not sure how much recording I'll do as it's drizzling here. I got a first signal here, got about 3 inches to it, chirping in like a penny most of the time. We had a little bit of rain yesterday. It hasn't given us enough moisture to make the ground easy to dig yet. Still pretty dry. This one sounds decent sometimes. We'll get it out and see what it is. See if I can get it out. Real tough dig. It doesn't sound that deep after. Oh, it's not that deep. Just a Lincoln Memorial. Alright, moving on. Okay, it's raining pretty good now. This is probably a clad quarter, but the only way I know to find out is to get the darn thing out of the ground. It doesn't have a whole lot of depth to it. Raining in pretty high. I'd say maybe 2 to 3 inches. That's right in clad quarter range. Where'd it go? Oh, that's the sound. Actually has a little more depth than I thought. It's better the more I dig. That's getting promising. I'll dig a little further out now. Oh man, that was exciting. I know what it is. It's aluminum. Maybe play money, maybe a token. I'll get it cleaned up, put it at the end. Really light. Alright, moving on. Okay, this one here's got a nice high tone. Doesn't have enough depth really to make it think it would be a silver coin. Most likely a clad of about 2 to 3 inches. If I have to dig anything deep today, it's going to be tough if everything digs like this. It is just a clad quarter. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, I got a pretty decent tone here. I just dug a wheat, didn't dig it on camera. It's raining pretty good out here, so kind of tucked under a tree right now. Anyways, let me get this one out. It shows about 4 inches to it. It's got a quarter type signal. The wheat I dug was probably about 3 feet away. Couldn't get the year off it. It's too corroded. I'll get it cleaned up and maybe figure it out at the end. Not an easy dig. Like I said, I am under a tree. Didn't get a plug out of that at all. Oh, I think I see shine. I do. Okay. I don't know what it is. I can see a Roosevelt. Alright. Silver rosy. Pretty dirty. I haven't had one come out that dirty in a long time. Alrighty. Moving on. Alrighty, there it is. We'll get it cleaned up for the end. Moving on. Okay, rain let up. Since the rain let up, I ended up digging a silver quarter, a Washington. This one here, and it wasn't very deep. It was about 3 inches. This one here sounds like a quarter. I didn't get the Washington on camera due to the fact that it's raining too hard, and I'm not going to subject my clad. I'm not subject my camera or phone to that much rain, as I do know how doing it. So I've got a picture of it at the end. This one's just a clad, real shallow. You saw it. And moving on. Okay, I got a decent signal here. I know you can't see it probably. Right here, there's a root knob, and it's right here. So I'm probably under a root. Hopefully not. Probably gonna be a tough dig. It's got about 3-4 inches to it. It sounds pretty good. Oh, I hope I missed that root. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, right on top of it. This one's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, because there's the root. Right there. That's the noise I'm chasing. I'm moving around. Try not to knock my camera over. Oh, and another root. Oh, I saw it, I think. And it's a silver. Alrighty. So, there's a Merc. Nice, sweet little Merc. Excellent. I'm loving it. Okay, so now I've got a Rosie and a Merc. Don't know what years they are. They're coming out dirty. I've not had them come out dirty like that in a while. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, so I'm not moving on. I ended up probing the hole. Got another signal. I need to do this more. I try to do it more while I'm recording, but I tend to forget sometimes. And this one sounded more penny-ish. I lost it. It's there. Just real weak. It's even further under there. Right on the root, of course. Man alive. I'm probably going to hit this one. And if I do, I'm not going to be happy about it. Oh, that sounds awesome. Gotta find it. Right there. Oh, there it is. It's a shiny. Another Merc. Sweet. 2 Mercs, 1 hole. I'm loving the 2-hole things. I just need to probe them a little bit more before I move on. Alrighty. Well, just a minute. Okay, now I'm moving on. Okay, this one sounds like a service quarter. But with the way my day's going, I'm not banking on clad. It's been an awesome hunt so far. Rain let up again, so once again I'm recording. That's got to be clad at that shallow. It is. Alright, clad quarter. Moving on. Okay, here we are with the finished product from today's digs. Didn't shoot a whole lot of video as it seemed like it was raining off and on. I don't mind the drizzle, but I don't want to kill my phone. I got my detector pretty well plugged up and protected as good as possible. In my junks, the only thing I think was kind of mentionable, worth mentioning, I had this stereo jack. It looks like it goes from the old regular style DIN mounts to a regular headphone plug-in. Never seen one quite like that. Other than that, just different odds and ends. I got my penny pile here. Dimes. Interesting fact today is clad dimes, silver dimes. I dug more silver dimes than I dug clad dimes. That's a pretty good day. Nice high-toned quarters. The wheats I found, the first one I come across was a 1940 or a 46S, and it was just close to death. I found the first silver, which was my 47. I don't know if I got the mint mark off this one. No mint mark, just a 47. And then the other wheat that I found was a 1950S. That one was completely out by nothing else. The token you saw me dig, what it says on it is, across the top it says Portland Club Incorporated Keno. So I think it's Portland Keno Club Incorporated. It says good for one drink. Down on the bottom, it's kind of interesting. It says 130 Fifth and 291 and a half Alder. 291 and a half. What the heck kind of address is that? Completely blank on the back. Pretty cool token. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it bent or straightened out. As far as my silvers, I had the 47 no mint mark. The quarter I dug off camera due to the fact that it was raining is a 54 no mint mark. The next hole was the two Mercs in 1928, kind of an early one. It's an S. And then the other one was in 1942, and it is a D mint mark. And then at the end, it started raining again, put my camera in my pocket, and I found this really slicked S mint mark 1917. Pretty cool coin. That's the oldest one for the day. The two locations I was hunting, private property permissions. The one house was in 1909, the other one was 1911, so I was hoping for some older coins, but just wasn't happening, the 17 being the earliest one. Alrighty, well, that's it for today. Probably the last chance I'll get to detect, as my next vacation will be leaving the country, and I get back, it'll be the club meeting, and so it's probably no videos from me for at least 2.5 weeks. We'll catch you next time. Happy hunting, and we'll see you later.